Hello students, this video lecture is an initiative taken by Shet Vidya Mandir Junior College of Commerce and Science. It is for 12th standard SP students, and today we will see the procedure for accepting deposits from the public. In previous video lecture, we have seen the procedures related for members in acceptance of deposits. And before that, that is the introduction part of this chapter, we have seen the various terms and conditions related to acceptance of deposit which a company has to follow. There were many similar procedures with different conditions for different companies. Like some provisions and conditions were differ for eligible company and public company, like private company and government company. So there are many similar points in the procedure for accepting deposits from public, but there might be a slight difference in facts and figures related to the conditions in acceptance. For example, in the procedure for accepting deposits from members, the company has to file its circular with the registrar of companies because the circular are issued to the members. In this, the company has to file the advertisement which they are going to publish in the newspaper for the general public. And there are few points which are different in nature. Only eligible public companies can accept deposits from the public. Following is the procedure to be followed for accepting deposit from the public. First point is hold a board meeting. In majority procedures, holding a board meeting is a first and important step to be taken by a company, which is to be called up by the secretary. The board meeting is held to pass a resolution to accept deposits from the public. The details of amount of deposit, terms and conditions of issue, etc. are decided in this meeting. Also, the date and time to hold a general meeting of the shareholders to get their approval for collecting deposits is decided in this board meeting. As learned in the previous lecture too, that it is very important to take shareholders approval before accepting deposits or before planning for accepting deposits. So company has to hold a general meeting. Company holds a general meeting of the shareholders to seek their approval for accepting deposits. A special resolution is passed and it has to be filed with the ROC, that is Registrar of Companies, and even with the RBI if needed. So the shareholders, they have to vote, and the voting should be more than 50% of the vote should be in favor of accepting deposits. Then only the company can go with the further procedure, as special resolution is very important. Hold board meeting. Again, a board meeting is held after the shareholders approval is obtained. Board meeting is held to approve the draft advertisement. All the necessary information as needed under the Act should be included in the advertisement. The draft should be signed by the majority of directors of the company, and all information with the compliance of Companies Act and the terms and conditions, they have to follow and create and draft a advertisement. Appoint banker. The company has to appoint a banker where the applicants will be submitting their application form along with the deposit money. So the company has to appoint a banker in advance. Our fifth point is obtaining credit rating agency. Till now you might have understood that credit rating agency Obtaining a credit rating from a credit rating agency is very important whenever the company is raising capital through borrowed funds, that is in a borrowed manner. Example, public deposits, debentures. Credit ratings, the ratings of credit rating, the ratings given by the credit rating agency, it should be mentioned in the advertisement, so the applicants they can observe and take their decision wisely. Company cannot cheat in this matter. Appoint deposit trustees. The company has to appoint one or more trustees. The deposit trust deed contains the terms and conditions agreed upon or between the company and the trustee. The deed has to be signed at least 7 days before issuing the advertisement. Whenever the company is issuing secure deposits, they have to appoint deposit trustees. The deposit trustees and the depositors together can call a meeting of all depositors when a company defaults in repaying deposits. So, it is important for the company to appoint deposit trustee. Then, take deposit insurance. Company enters into an agreement with the insurance company for taking deposit insurance. The agreement should be signed at least 30 days before issuing the advertisement. If the deposit amount plus interest amount is up to rupees 20,000, insurance is to be taken. This is a similar condition and procedure for accepting deposits from the members. One next step is to file a copy of advertisement with the registrar of companies. A copy of advertisement has to be filed with the ROC. 30 days after filing it with the registrar, the company can publish the advertisement. Advertisement to the public. Company has to issue the advertisement after 30 days of filing it with the registrar of companies as it was the previous step. The advertisement has to be published in English newspaper and one of the vernacular newspaper having wide circulation in the state where the company's registered office is located. If the company is located in Maharashtra, so the vernacular meeting will be vernacular newspaper will be Hindi or Marathi. After publishing it to the newspaper, the advertisement in the newspaper about the acceptance of deposit, the company can upload the advertisement on the company's website. It has to be uploaded on the company's website. Collect application form and money. As we have appointed the banker in the procedure, the company informs the banker to collect the application form along with the deposit money from the interested applicants. Issue of deposit receipt. Students, deposit receipt is a very important acknowledgement for the depositor. The receipt has to be signed by the officer duly authorized by the board of directors. This receipt contains the name and address of the depositor, the amount of the deposit, rate of interest payable, and date on which it is repayable. So, the company has to issue deposit receipt within 21 days from the date of receipt of money or realization of the check. That means when the check is passed. Create charge on the assets. We have seen in the terms and conditions in acceptance of deposit, the company has to create a charge on its tangible assets for an amount not less than the amount of deposit accepted. So, the company issuing secured deposit has to create a charge on its assets within 30 days of acceptance of deposit. Make the entries in the Register of Deposits. Within 7 working days from the date of issue of deposit receipt, the secretary has to enter the details of deposits collected in the Register of Deposits. The entries have to be verified by the authorized officer. File returns of deposit with the Registrar of Companies. The company has to file a return on deposits before 30th June every year. The return has details of deposit with the company as on 31st March. These were the 15 steps procedures for accepting deposits from the public. Thank you.